The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Good evening, good evening. The Dominic story has concluded. I think they redeemed themselves with the storyline because they had to. I did pressure them yesterday and I told them don't tell a mental health story unless you're going to go through with it. Like the last thing you want to do is to confuse the populace who have already given up on mental health in general. So good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. The Dominic story is great. Good story. They've told a story, and you know what? It's all right. I can accept what they've told. I can accept it. It's a good, a nice gesture. It's a great gesture. Good evening, friends. How is your evening? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How was your day? Skitland was excessively popular. Like it was very active. It was so active that O'Neill couldn't keep up because, of course, y'all know O'Neill has to be on and off because he has other things that he does in the daytime. But some have to try and keep up. I do try to keep up with the audience. I'm trying. I really do try. Mike did the blackout. Nice. The Dominic story is what do you think? What do you let me ask you that? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You might not like the story because I know it's Dominic them used to tell the story. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I want to hear what y'all think about the storyline. Before I even, let me just clear the storyline up. What do you think? The guy does look like a creep. Well, you know, really have no really weird them look, you know. Them just look. The guy looks like a creep. My day was good. What do y'all think? Mike was protected. Jerina said something important. Jerina said Mike is actually risking him freedom, and that does make sense. Honey, we need to go to Mike and Dominic's storyline. I'm very proud of it. Wow. Touching. Okay, who is he talking? Who is he talking to there? Somebody there, so okay, no worries. There is more backstory with Dominic. Something is still not adding up. Like what? Bravo, Dom. We appreciate you. O'Neill sharp. That is correct. Man, come sharp. You know, your boy, I see things. Mike is going to handle the business. He did handle the business. So okay. So there was this story right here, right? There was this story.
But we knew him as uncle. And he ended up touching me. So I went to the closest person to me, which was my mother. And I told her exactly what happened and how it happened. And she didn't believe me.
All right. The lack of belief thing, right? The lack of belief thing is definitely one of those things. People don't believe kids when they say things. I also would say though you want to investigate things before you just write it off. That's what they're also showing us. They must show us when a kid goes into something, you want to at least investigate the story. Ask the adult what happened. Check out what the adult said versus what the child said. To form like an opinion with that, you know what I mean? But if she's saying these things, you want to know why she's saying that. You can't just write her off like that. You want to know what she's saying, what happened. And I always like when people sit down and ask the question. What happened? What exactly happened? Mom didn't believe. On one hand, I like the backstory, but I don't want to excuse Dom's actions. No. So I'm not excusing her actions with this, but they have given us a story. I'm now wondering, are they about to change the Dominic character? Sometimes these things happen in some families that your mother or father doesn't believe you're correct. Correct. So I just wanted to see what this was. The mom never believed her. Right? The biggest thing about this story is the medications. For me, it is the medications. Because for her to get on medications without, it happens a lot where mothers doesn't believe the child. It does happen. It does happen. It's just one of those things that happens. You have to deal with it. I don't let anybody around my daughters. Well, I look here. I trust people, but I also verify. And I also be very mindful. You understand? I'm very, very mindful. It is one of the reasons why I think, Nancy, I have a lot of very open line of communication with my daughter. So she can tell me anything. Because I don't want to make her feel like the world is a place that, she can't be in. I don't want her to fear the world, but I want her to understand the world. You should always pay attention to what your kids are saying, telling you when there's something wrong. I like this. What I'm to glow, they need to change their character too. I think they're changing it. I think that's what they're doing. So them doing it with Dominique first. Why did she wear that muumuu? The muumuu? What's that?
Saying how Dom should be back on her medicine. Or that Dom needs help.
So everybody is saying that she should be on medication. Everybody's saying she needs to be on medication. Yeah, look here. O'Neill is look, because I don't want to see her being scared of life, because life is out here, but nonetheless, I still have to have her. She needs discernment. That's my duty to teach my kids, is discernment. Hey, discernment. Just have some discernment with when you go around a stranger, whether them liable and not to whatever it is. Watch movements. Your daughters are grown now. I do the best I possibly can, but I do understand, sometimes kids can tell the truth and sometimes it can be something else. Now, let's look at some of the effects of this psych medication, which makes sense as to where them going. And this is kind of very integral, by the way, because they've started to do this. They test a lot of things on the black populace. The night gone, okay, the host dress, where she going, the muumuu. I want y'all to watch this. Taking psychiatric medications without a clinical need can disrupt normal brain chemistry, leading to adverse physiological and psychological complications. Because the drugs are designed to correct existing chemical imbalances, forcing them on a healthy brain often causes the very symptoms they treat. You see that? Do y'all see this? That's why I love this storyline this much. That's why I love this storyline, because I know, because of where they were going. That's right, Miss Fatal. That's exactly right. Domini is very common in black communities back in the day, and often forbidden. Yes. And by the way, it's not just the US. I want to tell you all this. When you think of this, don't just think of the US. It happens in the Caribbean too. Same kind of storyline. I just want to give you all that so you know that. See that? Just wanted to show you all that. So when she was talking about the medications, that's what it was. You always have either as an uncle or is whoever it is, somebody who comes stay with the family, but these things happen. That's why I said just giving them medication is tough.
You think I would ever forget those things that you did to me and said to me? You violated me.
You're still lying.
Oh, I'm lying?
You lying. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
disgust me. You and that nasty mole in your inner thigh.
What?
Gary,
Tanika, listen.
how does she know you have a mole in your inner thigh?
Okay, so here's your thing when these things happen, okay? So the other day I tried to pinpoint to people that one of two things is happening. Either Domini has really had an encounter with this man, or she was malingering her sicknesses. One of two things. Either she really and truly have the issue, or she was malingering her sicknesses. Now, I think as some time passed, I had like a supervisor, of course, while I'm working on my master's. And the supervisor gave me an article on malingering. And so I had to do some work with that article as to how to identify clients with, who are malingering sickness, or are they really experiencing mental illnesses? And one of the things you want to check on to find out if it's a malingering effect or if it's real is to see if the person can remember something about the event. For example, when people say they hear voices, ask the question, what is the voice saying? So they can give you an actual thing. You see, that Dominic just did, that was a telltale for me. The moment she can identify one thing about the entire situation, it gives me more objectivity to say, well, aha, it may have happened. Let me get y'all comments. He said he had a cancer. He wanted to right his wrong. That's what him say. It seems she did. That's why Mike clocked him. I'm really glad they're bringing the storyline in the skits. They are. And that's why he's living on the streets. Everyone of our dad's friends instantly become uncles, and that's how we grew up. That's correct. That is exactly correct. Tell my story to everyone. Correct. My daughter is 25, but I still worry about her in the world. Of course, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I let my granddaughter sleep with me, and I put my husband in another room because what happened when I was young. I see. Well, nothing wrong with that, Gwen. If you think that's the best way for you to deal with it, then you have to do that. My daughter sleeps in her own room. She does go to friends, the friend's house, who may have another dad as well, and they have their daughters that might sleep here as well too. So I understand people have different ways as to how they look at these situations. Point of the matter is, just as best as you possibly can, just talk to your daughters. That's all they can do. And sons, because it's not just daughter alone. These things happen to sons too. It's not just women alone experience, molestation. Boys experience it too. But this is a very good topic. Let's see where they put the Dominic character, but it's a good topic. That's all I can say. It was a good topic. They're 3 and 6, so I understand that. It makes sense for you to basically protect them as much as you possibly can, and give them as much as you want to give them. It makes sense. Why do the mom know he has a mole? Because she didn't know, but the auntie knows he has a mole. This is auntie. Auntie is with him. So auntie has been with him.
Gary,
Tamika, listen.
how does she know you have a mole on your inner thigh?
So Gary is that's his wife. That's why she knows. Feel it in your soul, in your mind, never go away. Yeah, hey, you gotta check it out. Look here, I love the story. Wayne has given us it's a really good story. Pending the story sticks, I love it. I really accept it, and I think that they've given us something wonderful. I'm happy that they gave us a real good storyline. Maybe now them going to give Dominic a little more oomph. I think this may be her thing. There's mental illness in my family. My mother suffered from major depression. She was amazed, like, what's that, Zoloft, Risperdal, and Abilify. Yes, if she's getting Abilify generally goes with, if they're giving her Abilify, it must mean that she may have, well, not must be. Let me not say must, because again, I'm not diagnosing. But generally, when they get like Abilify or Risperdal, those are psych meds, and they generally are for voices or so. So in other words, there is somewhat of a psychotic condition to it. Something psychotic to it. Some delusions. It's not his wife. That's not his wife. That's Dom's mother. I see. That's her mother. I see. Thank you very much for that. The person who corrected on it, thank you very much for that. Thank you for the correction. Don't worry, Angela. They just started doing this, so we don't know. But it does. Dom said Dom is still crazy. Them said Dom's still nuts. well, I mean, the only thing though, Miss Gwen, the medicine has unbalanced her. The medicine has now unbalanced her. That's what has occurred right now. Because of the medicine, she now unbalanced. If she's crazy, that's her sister. That's his sister. The medicine has if that's what they're playing. This happens a lot it does. It does, and that's why we had to highlight it. That's her mother. Thank you very much for that, friends. Thank you for the correction. That's his sister. How does she know? Maybe because me don't know she bearded him, she seen before. I don't know. Hey, who knows? I don't know. Could it be that he's done the same thing with her? I'm not sure. Hey, I don't know how far it stretches. It may have more into it. It may have more into it. Growing up, my parents never allowed me and my brothers to attend sleepovers. So glad they did that. I do allow my daughter to attend like a sleepover with her friend, but I have to vet the family very, very well. She doesn't sleep over many places. She has one friend where they're like a clique of friends that sleep together, and I'm very, very particular about how the sleepovers go. I ask a lot of questions. so nonetheless, just like y'all, I ask a lot of questions. So hey, it is what it is. But I do ask questions, so I get what y'all are saying. I do get what y'all are saying. It's no knock on nothing that y'all are saying, to be honest. Ooh, why is my camera so weird? Sheesh. The camera won't stay steady. She is on meds. That's the question. She's been on a bunch of psych meds. And she's not supposed to be on those meds, so the meds affect her. Correct. She's on these meds. So if you look again, let me put it back up again so y'all can see it. So Gwen, this could be the reason why she's crazy. That's what I'm trying to give you. Why we say she's crazy? Because she's gotten these medications. It also explains her domineering spirit. It explains that. They have put her on medication. And when they put her on these psych meds and she's not nuts, then it's going to cause her to act out. Just pay attention to your screen. I'm just kind of giving you an inkling so you understand what's going on, because y'all know you come to O'Neill's channel. Hey, it is what it is. I'm sorry, friends. We're going to do the homework. It's what we do over here. Taking psychiatric medication without a clinical need can disrupt the normal brain chemistry, leading to adverse physiological and psychological complications, because these drugs are designed to correct existing chemical imbalances. Forcing them on a healthy brain often cause the very symptoms they treat. In other words, they will cause other symptoms. You see this? So she may be crazy because they've been giving her medication based on what people say. That's why now I have to reserve. So some of the screw up things that she has done. No. Now that she's faced the monster, we now will watch her from this point on. So we now need to watch her. Dnisha, she needs to be watched from now on. Let's see what she does. In other words, does she stay the same person? Or does she change? Because now she's faced the monster. And that's generally the first piece. This happened to one of my relatives. She was molested and her mom didn't believe her. They put her on meds and she's been suffering from a nervous breakdowns. Yes. These things happen. So now we have got to check now what happens from here on out. What happens to Dominic after here, so? You think she's going to say she's sorry to all the people she's hurt? She hasn't been talking to them taking them for correct. Let's see if she changed. I don't know, Laverne. Maybe. How did she get prescribed medication? Because of her parents. Her parents, which sometimes black parents don't. Sometimes. Let me not just say black parents, but I'm gonna say black parents because we're less inclined to want to accept any mental health treatment. We're less inclined. We're the last of that. So yes, but you just want to see this for what it is. But she's been on her meds for a while. Yes, but it still unbalances you because you took them. If you've been taking them for a while, for a long period of time, they will affect your brain. See that? The imbalance. It throw it off. It imbalances the brain. Problem is that you've been taking these medications. If you take psych meds long enough, Diana, if you take psych meds long enough and then come off of it, you're still going to feel the effects of it. It's like taking one of those drugs, like for example, like it's like taking methamphetamine or one of those kind of things like cocaine or one of those, you will have hallucinations because of the drug. If you take it long enough, after a period of times, you will have constant hallucinations because your chemical imbalance has been thrown off. Her mom thought she was crazy, correct? Giving him an antifreeze and cutting his tires. She needs meds and therapy. That's why she was giving him them, because she was getting antifreeze. Who knows what the brain is telling her? No, O'Neill, 3 years is a long time. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you've been on psych meds, they can affect you for a lifetime. All right. Work with me, Diana. Work with me. Friends, this is a great day for us to talk. It's a great day. Diana, pay attention to this. Pay close attention to this. Brain chemistry disruption. Because these medications alter neurotransmitter levels. A healthy brain becomes overwhelmed. This can lead to emotional blunting, apathy, and an inability to experience normal pleasure. Do you see this? Do you see this? I can give you a little bit more on this, but yes, if you've been taking meds, let's do a little research on it. Well, psych meds still affect you after you have stopped taking them. Yes. So sometimes it gives you a return, but it depends on how long you've been taking it. It still will affect your brain, dear, because remember, you were giving her meds while she was younger. You were giving her psych meds when she was young. While her brain was developing, you were giving her psych meds. So it affected her development. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, let me try to give you some more inkling. You see that? I'm just trying to give you some basic research. Take a look at this. Yes, it can access into your adult life. While they can be life-changing for managing severe symptoms and stabilizing emotions, administering these drugs during crucial periods of brain development can sometimes cause lingering behavioral or neurological effects. Do you see that? Do you see this? Well, the seizures, I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. But again, and I'm not diagnosing anyone, friends. I'm just trying to make sure we tackle the topic. Come in, friends. Please, don't leave. This is a very good topic for us, the black community. I know we're going to get to our normal Anthony storyline, but I want to make sure, because we cannot miss this opportunity. We can't miss this. I'm telling you, no watching community drama. I told you that before. That's why I'm giving you this. So you can pretty much start thinking. It's just to get your brain, the clocks turning. O'Neill's duty is to come on and try to give you, an objective opinion. That is correct. So this is where it's coming from. Just so y'all get an understanding. Very good topic, though. Very good storyline. I think. I just wanted to give you that, friends. I just wanted to give you that inkling. Look here. I've seen. Right, I'm glad we're having a discussion, so I understand it. Friends, you know me already, right? We might joke around and we'll play around, but hey, when time comes for us to learn something, we'll learn something. So let me see what you say here. The medications may affect Dominic, but the well-planned demise of Sonny's twins requires lucid thoughts. No, I'm not saying, listen to me. I'm not saying she's not, what you call it now? I am not saying she's absolved of everything. I hope y'all understand that. Because she must also understand that she may need assistance because of the medication that she's been on, right? So she must understand these. I'm just trying to say they may have affected how her brain has developed and why she has this apathetic behavior about her, or, the cruel nature that she actually has. Thank you for the super chat, Deborah. I like the Mike story. He gets to the point. That's why Diesel is having problems right now. Correct. We don't know if them what they've done to Diesel with the 10 different people in him head. Them just using Dominic now to tell the story. I love what y'all are talking, friends. I know a guy that had put something in his drink years ago, and he still isn't what he was. Correct. And I had a friend as well too, like that, who basically, rest his soul, rest in peace, and passed away because somebody put something in a spliff he was smoking. Somebody put something in him spliff, meaning his weed, meaning him, him blunt he was smoking. Somebody put something inside of it, and ever since then he's gone. Can't come back. One time, and that was it. Clocked out. Diesel was taking his meds recently. He's still relapsed. And relapsing now. I wonder if the writers bringing Diesel back has anything to do with them wanting to address mental illness and awareness. If so, they will offer a way for them both, Diesel and Dominic, to get help. I hope they do. It's very true. I have foster cousins that have been on medication since they was 2 and 4 years old and are off. They're in their thirds and fourths and they're still suffering the consequences. Yes. So the aim of this story is to tell you that before you start taking medications to your kids, make sure that they need it. So these things are very, very integral. Great storyline, them pop up on us. Don't take this light. That's all I'm saying. Well, friends, I wanted to give that some airtime because it deserves some airtime. That's all I'm saying. It deserves some airtime. I had to give them some airtime because y'all know how it works. Let's get to the meat of the matter. Concerning mental illness, Annette, it was a great topic for us to get into. Trust me, very, very good topic. I loved it so much. Love it. Because our black community don't get that all the time. And it was great for us to see. Makes you wonder about so many things these days. But let's get to the meat of the matter. Anthony rubbing feet. Mr. Dalton is getting out of hand. Let's get into the meat of the matter. I'm not honest. I know it can be a touchy topic, so y'all know it works. Only the news kit Anthony meets Dnisha's son. Hold on, I'm gonna jump into it in a little bit. Let's get into the meat of the matter. News kit alert. Give me a moment. I'll get it for you in just a little bit. News kit alert. I'm going to get into it for just a little bit here. Rubbing feet. The rubbing of feet. Is it that Amber's foot wasn't good enough to be rubbed? Ladies, do you like when your feet are rubbed? Let me ask the first question of the day. Do you like when your feet are rubbed? Let's start right there before we even get anywhere. And I know the ladies, them going to say, yes, them love when them feet get rubbed. Woman love when them feet get rubbed. But you know what, Wayne, go ahead.
Yeah, but at the end of the day now, if you don't do your job now, you'll get fired.
I'm going to do my job.
I always do.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, y'all just locked in like that. Like, you already rubbing feet. You don't need to
rubbing of feet with him thing on, with him ring on, the feet is being rubbed. This is how much Anthony has the lobster has gone. Do you like your feet rubbed, ladies? Ladies, are you loving the rubbing of the feet? You want somebody to rub your feet right now? If you can't get your feet rubbed in, ladies, you're not saying anything. You're not saying anything right now. If your feet cannot be rubbed, you're not saying anything. Your foot have a pretty like Dnisha's foot. If you want me to rub feet, your foot must be as pretty as Dnisha's foot. If you like when your foot rubbed, Nancy be the scratcher say need to sign the papers them. If you want your feet to be rubbed, you must. And I repeat, must. You must. Let me see what I want to say. Ladies, talk to me about the rubbing of the foot there. Tell me about the rubbing of the foot. My boy, I rub out her foot. Look here. Did Amber get these foot rubs? I'm working on the other skit. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I'm coming up with it. Was Amber's foot rubbed? Lord gosh. Was Amber's feet rubbed? That's the question. Did Amber get any foot rubbing? Look here. Dnisha foot them I get rubbed because her foot them well clean and things. They must say Amber's foot was very tough. I'm hearing that Amber's foot was tough. But I hear say Amber and Sheila foot. Ladies, don't bother with it. Don't you bother with it. Listen to me. There are foot. Look here. Don't bother with it. Them said this was the foot that Amber have. This was the foot that Amber took to Anthony to rub and him decided in mind say now. They said that Anthony's foot, Amber's foot and Shayla's foot was as tough a wooden kind of foot like this. These were the feet them give him for rub and him say don't want to rub those foot. That's what it is. Them say Shayla give him these foot to rub and him was not going to rub them. He was not going to rub them. I saw her toes were scrunched up. What do you mean? What? That's what Anthony, listen to me, Dorian, it's not me saying it to them. I'm just saying that Anthony is not rubbing the woman's foot. The point of the matter is Anthony is not rubbing any other foot right now. I don't know what's going on with him. All of a sudden, him a rub foot. Anthony just out of the blues, he's rubbing foot. Shayla foot, them big foot, Shayla I get rubbed. Shayla big foot get rubbed. One date, one dinner date, one little lobster, and he's rubbing foot. And him wedding ring is on while rubbing foot. Shayla big yellow foot basically couldn't get rubbed. And now this was going on. You know? Dnisha, I get foot rub right off of the cuff just so. No man, something wrong, man. Something wrong, something wrong, something wrong, something not right. Something is not right. Something is not right. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. My girl Amber can get foot rub. She can get foot rub. She deserves a little foot rubs, man. She deserves some foot rub. Amber deserves foot rub. She deserves her foot rub for two.
Yeah, don't touch me into the house.
Hey. They clean.
You just rubbing feet. That's crazy. Y'all like it. Anytime you rubbing feet.
Wayne said don't touch nothing else in him house. Him said don't touch a next thing with them dirty foot. He's saying that you know, Dnisha foot them dirty. Dorian him said don't touch a next thing inside him house because him no want them foot them get on anything that's there. The foot. This is where Anthony is these days. Rubbing feet. She have cute foot. Her foot them cute. Friends, do you like Denisha's foot? Do you like? Do you like Denisha's foot? That's the question. Do you like Denisha's feet? There you go. What me do? Eh? Look here. I am not involved in this. Shana, me not do nothing up to now. O'Neal has not done anything. O'Neal is just smiling because at this point, me have to leave the married people to do what they're doing. Do you like Denisha's feet? You believe in her foot? Was her foot good enough? Is her foot good enough? That's the question. Is her foot good enough? You have to have good foot, you know. You have to have good foot. Your foot have a good. You can't have people rubbing your foot them and them not good. Them cheesy and all them stuff there. Your toe them can't cheesy. Your toes them cannot be. The one thing your toes them can't be is cheesy. You cannot. Thou shall not have cheesy foot come into people's house with cheesy foot. That not work. That does not work. Dwayne does not want people to be running anything else because him don't want the cheesiness. The foot smell like cheese. You date a man, ladies, and him foot smell like basically Parmesan. It's almost like it's one of them kind of cheese that basically is a cheese basket. You date a man, ladies, and it's like you open up a box of cheese it. Huh? It's like you open up a box of cheese it, boy. It's just input cheesy. Well, that's what is going on right now. Wayne saying don't trust the food them because they might be cheesy. That's what he's saying. You understand? Y'all ladies know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about, eh? A box of cheese, eh? Anyways, let's run on to it.
Y'all locked in.
Speaking of. It's Tamira.
All right, so let's jump down a little more with Tamira and Dnisha. So Dnisha, while I don't like the new thing, okay, the O gesture in Japanese culture, crossing the arms above your head in the form of O, it's a sign of physical. That's okay or correct. I see. Agree. When I say O'Neal is liking this. Good evening, O'Neal. I want to know O'Neal like this. What O'Neal like? What O'Neal like about this? Is Dave rubbing Amber's foot? Because we haven't seen. Is Dave rubbing Amber's foot? That's a good question. That's a good question. Chat. Is Amber's feet being rubbed? Chat. Hello? 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 Is Dave rubbing Amber's feet? Is Dave rubbing Amber's feet? That's the question. Is Amber's foot being rubbed? When last when I say our foot get rubbed? It's strange that Amber start and keep the mess on going, and the most women have excuses. The same women have excuses without Amber react to Anton. Anton react to Amber and Shayla manipulation and what is that? Mechanigans? Is that what you're saying? Mechanigans? Is that what you're saying? Mechanigans? Or craziness? Why should I like a woman's dumb? What do you mean if you like? I'm just saying the woman's foot look good. What's wrong with that, Hope? What's wrong if her foot them look all right? I'm not telling her to like the woman. When last has Dave rubbed Amber's foot? Most of y'all are saying no. Like the fact that Dnisha and Momo are getting better roles than the new actors that disappeared shortly after. No rubbing of the feet. Nope. Dave doesn't have. He's hitting the butt. That's exactly. He not have to rub no foot. Melissa is rubbing Amber's foot. She's the assistant. Miss Fatal. Yeah, something else, Miss Fatal. Nope. Dave is rubbing Amber's everything. Nope. Y'all didn't see O'Neal's face the other day. What O'Neal say? Shana, Chat, you see Shauna picking up on only. Chat, Shauna is picking on only. What did I do, Shauna? I mean, I said nothing. I have now left it to what they give us in the storyline. I ain't said Dave rub no foot. But she cook pancakes. We haven't seen Dave rub Amber's foot ever. Dave is not doing a thing for Amber. Dave is out here bench pressing Amber. That's what he's doing. Wait, the foot tingles and the feelings go up the legs. There you go. Nice sensation. It is. No need for Amber's foot to be rubbed now. There is something been slapped. So she don't need a foot rub. She don't need it. Boy, y'all are easy. You know, Dave getting the pum pum, so him don't need to rub foot. So y'all are saying once the man have the pum pum, him don't need to rub foot. All right, so let's run into the honeypot girl, and the honeypot girl set up and Dnisha said some things today, which is great. I wanted to listen to that.
Okay, I feel like we work together, yes, but there's a friendship outside of all of this, and I'm just trying to figure out where the loyalty is at. Cause I don't know about where you from or whatever, but that's how I was raised. Let me talk to Tamara first, because that's where I'm at right now. You feel me? Yeah. I told you when you asked me for the job that I didn't have the money for the position, but then when I got money, immediately I had you. So like, I'm just trying to figure out how the conversation even came up with Wade and where the loyalty is at.
Okay, whoa. Let me tell you something real quick. Loyalty it's a strong word, okay? And when we talk about loyalty, I am loyal to my son. I understand you don't have kids, but listen.
I have bills to pay, and I told you that already. So if an opportunity presents itself, I'm going to take it. Yes, we have a friendship, but at the same time, I'm going to make sure that I always take care of my household.
All right. You don't want nobody rub your foot, charming, because your foot ticklish. All right. Okay, so this was the order of the day. For me, this is where the storyline stuck with me. I was watching the Dnisha and the honeypot clip. And I liked how Dnisha tackled this. Honeypot girl is trying to basically check Dnisha back into a box. I want to know from you, who was correct? Dnisha or the honeypot girl? Honeypot girl say, you need to be loyal. Dnisha says, honeypot, I have a son, and I have to be loyal to that son. Give me y'all stake here, so friends, because I think Dnisha right. You know, and it's not that I'm dismissive of the honeypot girl, but you're right. Is Dnisha correct? Who correct here, so Tamira? It's business, nothing personal. Tamira is a hater. Shaman. Team Dnisha. Amber is paying Dave. Dnisha, I love that. Where is the loyalty with Chantal and Tamira? There you go. There you go. She's talking about loyalty. Funny enough, I love this Nancy B. the Scratcher. I love that you brought this up. Where is the loyalty? Nancy B, I didn't even remember that she was disloyal to her friends and that she left them in the dust. So again, she's hypocritical. I love Denisha's answer because it was a very good answer. She didn't listen to anything Wayne or Dnisha had to say. She should have asked for the full story before jumping to conclusions. At the end of the day, she has a child to feed. That's what I said to Amanita. I couldn't get over this scene. I saw it and I said, no. No way. Her child comes first. You're a single mother, your child comes first. Single mom, you have to do what you have to do. You don't have time. You have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you have to do. Dnisha, later for the honeypot. Later for the honeypot. Dnisha is correct. What's up, Carrie? Yeah, man. Tamira loyal to Sheila. Honeypot is out of line. She can't tell her how to make her money. That's what she was trying to do. It was way out of pocket. Way out of left field. Family come first. I love what y'all are saying. I agree with Honeypot, and it's still not even about loyalty, but God, come on, decency. But hold on, Charmy. See, I could understand if she didn't know this was happening, and it was like a long stretch out period. Them just talk about it, And then Wayne say, you know what, as a matter of fact, I'm going to call Honeypot right now so we can tell her exactly what we're thinking. That's why I don't think she's wrong. Today, I looked at it as one way, Shamin. Today, I looked at it one way, and I asked myself the question. If I were working at a place, and I went on Indeed to get a job, and I applied for a job on Indeed, and Indeed give me a job, and I can start in 2 weeks, and it pays me better, it's a better, whatever it is, a better situation, all I would do is turn in my 2 weeks notice. That's what I would do. No, either the honeypot girl is going to outbid Wayne, or she's going to release me to go where I'm going and go get someone else. This is business. Tamira wants to be the one blessed by Wayne, the only one. Dnisha. Family first. Dnisha started telling that she will always be loyal to her, and so that's why she said she's got a job. So I understand Dnisha, but she did start it. Yeah, but if you can't pay your staff, though, Laverne, it is what it is. They're going to leave. Even if you're talking about loyalty, nonetheless, you cannot feel bad if someone else has an opportunity. That's what I didn't like, is the fact that this girl has an opportunity. That's it. And if she have one, she have to go for it. I understand what she's saying, but she could say, you know what? Let me talk to Tamira. It would have been the respectful thing to do, but would it? So, all right. So, you know what? Okay. I like where y'all are going. Good question. Good question. Would you talk to your boss? Here's the question. Would you talk to your boss first before accepting another position that is way better? Hold on. Don't worry. I know exactly where to go with this. I know exactly where to go with this. This is exactly where we need to go. This is where we need to go. Would you talk to, this is the question, your boss before accepting a better position? Let me ask y'all that. Would you talk to your boss? The CEO is going to fire Dnisha. Fire her backside. She can't fire one thing. Thank you. I'd accept the position first, then I'd talk to my boss. This is not uncommon. The only reason why we're talking now about this is because they're supposed to be friends. And the idea is this: it is still business. That's all I'm telling you, it's still business. If I have somebody working for me and them get something better, them get something better. If them want to stay with me, fine. But if they have to leave for something better, I bless them. I don't hold on to them. She cut my salary, me need a new job because I cannot feed whatever it is. And that depends on what kind of job it was, because what kind of job you gotta let your boss know. You have some jobs you haven't let your boss know you have another job. That makes sense, but we're talking about this one. What I'm saying is, before accepting a position, would you go talk to your boss first? You probably wouldn't. If my boss is my best friend, then yes. All right. No problem. I see what y'all saying. I can accept that. No, because your boss doesn't talk to you when... William, let me tell you something right now. One person said to me, someone said to me a long time ago, mind your own business. All right, so not everything that Robert Kiyosaki say I'm with, but he does have something in the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where he says, mind your own business. And when him say mind your own business, it means focusing on building and strengthening your asset column rather than focusing on the income from your job. Mind your own business. So what this means is you need to be looking for opportunities to make things better for yourself. Now, am I saying you must show a company loyalty? I'm not saying that. But you need to know when the opportunities come, what do you do? And the honeypot girl is trying to see if she can whack Tamira over the head. That was my problem with it. She was trying to whack Dnisha over the head. That was my problem. The honeypot was trying to whack Dnisha over the, I'm going to show it to you. She was trying to whack Dnisha over the head. You know what I'm talking about. When you think you have control over somebody, you try to whack them over the head. When you think you can control somebody, you try to whack them over the head.
World, especially now that you're gonna be here
In Wayne's World and everything, but
you know him through me, because I just got out of all of that.
You hear that shade there? Did you hear that shade? This is when I knew Dnisha did the right thing. This is when I knew Dnisha did the right thing. Did you hear that shade? That's why you need to mind your own business. The air at the top is thin. Did you hear that shade? I'm just saying. Exactly. As a former small business owner, though, I understand, Tamir. And I do. Look here, I'm a small business owner myself. I do understand sometimes employees got to go because you can't pay them. But I don't take it personal, though. I don't. A mentor of mine, Ann, says don't take it personal. You can't. It means I need to level up. It means I need to get better so I can hold on to my employees. Maybe the business is that you need to hold on to your employees. The employee have a right to come and go. You have a right to come and go. That's what it is. What's wrong? She doesn't know when through her. That's what she's saying. What does Wayne's World got to do with the job? But I'm trying to show you. So basically, she was trying to put Dnisha in her place. That's what I got from it. But I could be wrong. But I'm going to ask you, ladies. Was Honeypot trying to put Dnisha in her place? That's what I saw. But again, maybe I'm wrong and maybe Onil is superimposing himself on everything. We're going to listen to a little part of this again. Because that's why I said you are doing the right thing. This is why me say, go and do your thing. When people is trying to control you with a job or money or anything else, you need to start breaking away from them. Honeypot clearly is trying to say, she try to put down, I'm going to play it again for you.
Of it all.
Wayne calling me and telling me you're working for him now. But I am happy for you.
I am happy because I know that taking a pay cut wasn't easy, but you took it on the chin. And
I know Anthony got you over there, probably, in Wayne's World and everything, but
you know him through me, because I just got out of all of that, and I've learned enough in business and within this relationship to know that
anything can change at any moment,
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and
yeah, I just don't want you to get all lost in the sauce in Wayne's World.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Dnisha have a kid. That's all I'm saying. Dnisha has a child. There's nothing else to talk about. She has a kid. And if you have a kid, you need to do what's in the best interest of your kid. Tamir with the nice and nasty. I would have resigned right there. Exactly. It's nice and nasty. There's not. Oh boy. What do you mean, so what? That's what it is. Thank you. So what? It's like she's hating. What I got from her was she was being a hater. G mom, I agree. Tamira sounded like a hater. That's what she sounded to me. I'm being honest. Y'all heard this stuff. I'm not me alone. It sounds like a hater. Look here. I get it. Dnisha will have to deal with whatever relationship she's having. Whatever relationship she's having with Anton, she's going to have to deal with the consequence of that. But at this point, she needs to take every opportunity she can get. That's all I can tell her to do. Dnisha needs to take every opportunity. This is my advice to her. She's already in it. I don't like it, but she's already in it. I can't tell people what to do with them life. Dnisha needs to take every opportunity that she gets. That's the way you do. This should be her advice. Dnisha, take every opportunity you can get. That's my advice. That's a O'Neill advice when it comes to Dnisha. That would have been my advice. Because that was the advice to Honeypot. Take the opportunity when you get. Did you take it? Glass half full, glass half empty. For Honeypot girl, the glass half empty. She's a pessimist. And the dogs pee on a pessimist. That's what happened. Little uncles need to get a divorce. He does need to get one. But in this time, hey, Dnisha, go and go get your money. Take every opportunity you can get. If Anthony wants to give you $10 million, take it. Take it and go on. Build up your life for you and your son. Go build up life for you and your son. If since this man don't want to hear, right, because him don't want to hear, you told him no, and him don't want to hear, so much so now you're sleeping with him. Again, I don't agree with her sleeping with the married man, but anything you get right now, take it and go on. Does Anthony now know that Wayne and T are no longer together? Yes, he does. Out-of-pocket employer. He's an out-of-pocket employer. Yes, an opportunity like this, Dnisha will take it. And if you take it, at least Dnisha ask Wayne for a job instead of asking Anthony for a handout. By the way, Charmaine, did you notice that Dnisha know what's going on with the monies them being thrown around here? Take it and run. Tamir has a conflict due to her loyalty to Shayla. Correct. Dnisha must think about herself. That's what she should do. When you're a single mother or a single parent, well, parent in general, but I'm just saying, if you're a single mother like Dnisha, if you get a good opportunity that's legal, take it. Take it. Take a shot. Take a chance. Don't just sit down and say you're playing loyal to no one employer where they could have made $10,000. I get it. Could it fail? Possibly. But you make 0% of the opportunities that you take. So there you go. Honeypot needs to learn how to keep a man. Giving the man money. Who has money as a gift carries no weight. Girl, go back and take a back seat. Thank you very much. Dnisha is very strategic, just like Dave. Correct? Yes. Yes, Marion. I wonder what Anthony's reaction will be when Amber. No. Not sure what will happen next. I'm not sure either, Annette. I don't know what's going on. School starts in 2 months. It does. That's why she needs to get her money right now. Take the money right now. Take the money. Take the money. You know what a lawyer said to me? Take the money. Take the money, guys. Take the money. I was involved in a whole legal situation and the lawyer tried to tell us to take the money. Take the money. Oh my God, you boys need to just take the money. Don't let it even on the road. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me. I have the Anthony video with Dnisha. Don't worry, friends. I do have it, so don't worry. I'm gonna play it. I know I'm switching back and forth a little bit. I'm going to get back into Dnisha again, but let me just make sure that we've seen the Wonder twin sisters. Okay, we've.
Okay. What was that for? I'm sorry. Does that make it all better? No, it doesn't. Danielle!
What?
Stop! Hey!
Oh my God! What's your problem? Stop it right now!
Right now! I want y'all to stop it right now. You know what? Money Law, I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna write a letter because you are out of control. Buddy, you two sit down. Dear Mr. O'Neill, you need to stop. You need to take your eyes off Daniel and Melissa right now. Somebody come get these two girls. I pray you to come get these two girls. And please come get these two girls. Come get them. I'm begging to come get them.
Get that seat. Me? You get it? Yes, you! And you sit here. I'm done.
I just came to apologize.
That's it. We're done. We're done here. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to leave this room. And in the meantime, you're not moving and you're not. Hey, don't give me the looks. You're not moving.
Don't get the looks. You're not moving. You're not moving. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You know why they always have that laugh. Ha ha ha. I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to get over the top. Y'all haven't seen me. You're not moving and you're not moving. And I'm telling you right now, don't give me the looks. Do not give me the looks. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, buddy, Mr. Opal. I'm going to get myself an apple pie. And then I'm going to go get myself a sandwich with a lot of mayonnaise. And then I'm going to get myself a Bloody Mary. Then I'm going to come back and you two need to behave. You need to be calm. I am flabbergasted about you. I'm not doing it. Wosa, let me calm down. Listen. I'm gonna go get myself. I'm not doing this with you. Juanita, I'm not. Juanita, behave. Time out for all of y'all in the comments. Time out. You guys know how this works. Look here. Y'all need to come get these two Snow White. Listen to me. I don't know. Listen, man. I'm just having fun with the Snow White sisters right now. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go.
And I'm going to tell you what. You will figure it out. You will act like sisters. You will work it out like we have always done in our family. Thank God your father's not here because I think I don't even want him. I'm leaving the room. I'm leaving this room. I don't want to hear any yelling, any screaming. I want to hear just talking.
No one wants y'all to watch this. What in Dalmatians is this? What in the world? Look here. For some reason, I'm loving this darn family. I don't know. I'm starting to love in the Mayo twins, man. I'm starting to love them. What in the world is this? These sisters are like 10. What in the world is this? Both of them are spoiled if you ask me. Look at this. What is she? We don't know what the hell she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. She's not looking at anything. She's doing that little thing that little spoiled kids do. Basically, it's spoiled. It's a rotten kid. They're still like kids. It's just what it is. They're still kids. I don't know. I'm just look here. They got me. You know what? They got me. They got me, man. I don't know. You know, the Pony Princesses, the male twins, they got me. I don't know. All right. Do you like the male twins? This is what Honeypot Money Law call them the male twins. I'm ask y'all. I don't know. I just like the idea of it. They're starting to crack me up. The comic relief is getting there. I don't know, but I'm starting to like them. They're starting to crack me up. I just don't know, you know. This is, oh God, I woke up this morning and saw it. I'm like, there ain't no way I can't talk on this. This is crazy. I like them. I really and truly, they're so crazy that I'm starting to like them. The craziness. It's craziness. It's just crazy. It's craziness. They are they're nuts. They are nuts. This is what I like. I don't know. I just like it. One of our personalities come to like, okay, you two time out. Yes. Melissa's childhood meds are affecting her. I'd be booking the first flight out. No. Nah, Daniel is said Melissa is psycho. Oh God, Libby is crazy. I just like both of them. Yes, they're funny. I just like them. They're very funny to me. They are comedy. We do need the comedy from them. I like the comedy from them. That's what I like. It's just the comedy is just I don't know, man. I like what they're doing with them. Let me say that. I like the comedy. I like the comedy. I felt it was just funny. The fight was crazy. The mama said, I have 2 crazy daughters. So, gosh. Both of you turn around in the corner. Oh, man. The both of them are nuts. The both of them crazy. The both of them have this, crazy persona basically as to how they react and respond, which is just... Dave is wicked to sleep with that girl. Did Dave make it worse? You know what? Sometimes you can make it worse. Did Dave make it worse? Did Dave make Melissa worse? Mom is also very funny. All 3 of them they have a good chemistry. They have a very good chemistry, I think. They have a very good chemistry. So if the Wayne channel is watching, we like this. Some way, somehow, if you can give them comedic roles, we like it. Did Dave make Melissa worse? I don't know, man. It's something else. It's definitely something else. All right, so let's jump a little back into the Dnisha story with Anthony. Again, friends, we are not approving of none of this. I'm not. For me, it's too early. I never want to meet a woman's kid this early because I want to make sure that I protect the child. So that way, if it doesn't work out, I don't want to have to explain myself to a kid. But Dnisha has decided this is for real. Anthony is telling her a bunch of nonsense, and I hope she gets everything she can get. That's all I can say. That's all I can say to her right now. Let's go.
Got somebody I want you to meet. Oh, hi.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Your mom, she tells me a lot of great things about you.
Who?
You playing basketball or something?
Yeah.
I'm looking, I'm seeing a hoop in there, like, so you like basketball?
Because I'm wondering, why was he breathing so hard? Why am I breathing so hard for? What happened to him? Sonny boy, what you inside there do? What is little boy inside there doing now? What is he inside there doing? I don't know what he's inside there doing. All right, so she's meeting the son. Look here, friends. I'm just trying to see where this is going.
Yes,
Are you any good?
I'm very good.
Very good. Okay, well, one day we're gonna have to go hoop. You know, I mean, I'm from Indiana, so you know.
What does that mean?
It means that we play basketball. We were born with the basketball in our crib, so you know, when we play, I mean, don't go crying to your mom saying that I beat you like that.
I'm not gonna get beat though.
Oh,
You
okay.
gonna let him talk to you like that? Nope.
Confidence.
So basically, the little son is him. Apparently, him a run from somewhere else. Do you approve of this, friends? Do you approve of Anthony meeting the son? I guess I know the answer already, but nonetheless, do you approve of Anthony meeting her son? My answer is no. If I could have taken a vote, my answer is no. I'm still sticking on business.
Confidence. Always keep that. I like that. I always have confidence in yourself. That's what's up, but I'm gonna still beat you, but it's all good. It was great.
Yeah, thanks. Your name's Eddie, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It sickens me, friends. It sickens me. It sickens me. What sickens me about this is that he has the ring on, man. He has the ring on. It's there. I can see
Yeah,
it.
thanks. Your name's Eddie, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's what sickens me. It's right there. And I can see it's right there on his finger. Right there. There it is. That sickens me. Take the ring off, man. Take the ring off. God, I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, anywho.
That's different. You okay?
Purpose. Purpose.
Purpose.
Yeah.
What do you mean by purpose?
There's a reason why we met each other. He reminds me of me when I was younger. Purpose. Purpose.
Purpose. Okay. Okay, too soon. Let me get what y'all are saying here. Friends, I don't like the meeting like this. It's too early, but I don't know, I don't like it. You know your boy O'Neal already. I'm tricky with the kids. It's awkward, it's too soon. My man playing basketball. Dnisha is going to do that. Anthony got the right one. Iman met Kai early too. Anthony even this evening the score. Possibly. And that was also too early. Which is something for us. Let's go Knicks. No, her son is very well mannered. No, I like her son is mannered for true. Nope. Nope. No. No, you don't like it's a red flag. It's too early. It's too early. So Anthony didn't ask Kai's father, where's the father and the father's name and more. He never asked any of that. Absolutely not. No way. I think I probably asked the mother that though, but nonetheless, even the score, it makes sense. That's what you're saying, Eckling. Nope. No way. Anthony's out of order. Well, I think the Dnisha need the thing on this one. Nope. Heck no. Nope. Nope. Trying to play basketball while his son's playing ball with a real NBA player, eh? So way too soon. Nope. Nope. He haven't seen Kai since being with Dnisha. He's acting like his own son doesn't exist when last you see him. Nope, Dave didn't do this. Remember, when he was laughing and talking about the other woman he had dealt with, she thought she was special, and then Amber came along. Doesn't shoot hoops? No. Shouldn't be so pressed to see her son. It's corny and delusional. O'Neal did even score with the Shayla. Eklund, I think it probably evens the score. Let's see how that's going to work, you know. Will Anthony be staying at night at Dnisha's? Possibly. You know Anthony. This sucks because he ain't even seen his own son lately. Ant-Man looks like a punk. I hope he sees the ring and asks his mom about it. Wait to play with you with your own son, who I believe is not the real son. I don't trust the DNA that was done. We stopped trusting the DNA ever since we've seen the new Angelina skits. No, the DNA questionable. Way questionable. That case is still open. She has fallen for him, and this is going to end badly. She's going to be hurt. She should have made him take that wedding band off. Ant-Man have a street smart. Woman is about the money. Anthony falls in lust real fast. Not even love, but lust. Too soon. Way too soon. Hope Anthony's picking up on everything that Dnisha is dropping. Anthony likes to play emotional mind games on women. Look at her face while he's hugging her. All right, no problem.
Wow.
Big wow, huh?
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me come here and meet your son. I know you told me you don't let just anyone.
I don't.
You know, so for you to do this and do me the honor.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. It's a really big deal.
It is.
You want something to drink? Something to eat?
Yeah, sure. Well, ask him what he wants. Because he might want something.
He's very picky. You might not want it.
But whatever he wants, I got you. Whatever he wants.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, he's basically feeding someone else's son just like this. Stepdad, child, please. No, this is out of order. Shaking her son's hand with his wedding ring on will cause the son to ask questions. I don't think he was shaking with the wedding ring. He shaked with the right hand. To close my eye for this. What is that look on her face? I think that she's got him. All right. So we know both of them are scammers, right? Stephanie, give me one moment. O'Neill, when the clown meets Kai, I'm looking at the clown, and his mouth looks like he has a false teeth in his mouth. We are thinking about false teeth. I will say it again. Dnisha is very strategic. Anthony has no clue. Just look on her face at the end of the skit. I did not. Which one? Which one? I'd have to take that. Wait a second, at the end of this skit. Give me one moment here, Deborah. Let me see if I can find her face at the end of this skit. Deborah said to look at her face at the end of the skit. Give me one moment. Give me one moment here, friends.
They'll do.
Deborah said to look at her face at the end of the skit. Deborah, I may have cut it off before the time. So let me try to find. Let me try to see if I can find the end of the skit, and then we'll try to look at it. Okay, so that's all they played. You're saying looking at her face. All right, friends. Let's see if we can get nothing at all from, because y'all know it work. All right. Who is winning this? Who is in control? That's the question. Who is in control? Anthony or Dnisha? Who in control? That is a big question. Who thinking of control right here? Haven't seen his own son in days and insisting on meeting Dnisha's son. Miss me with that. I agree with you. Both of them are crazy. Daniel knew that Ben was going to tell Anthony. Dnisha in control. Dnisha. Got him. Okay, y'all ladies saying got him is a look. Anthony is going to bring Kai over to meet Dnisha now. They will have a little outing with all four of them pretty soon. Anthony crazy enough to give Dnisha a credit card to use. Just watch him trying to impress her. Go back to after the first night together. Oh yeah, I saw that look. Charmaine says the both of them think they're in control. She looks like she's falling for him. Dnisha in control. Dnisha is in control. You're saying it's a trap. Pum pum rules. It does rule. That's what's going on. Yes. That's correct. Dnisha. When she was hugging him. Anton is in control for now. She hasn't asked him to pay for anything. But I want to show you something though. She hasn't asked him to pay for anything, but she did something very important today. Let me see if I have that skit. Very important today. Lets me know she's very calculative. Dnisha is extremely calculative. I'm going to show you why I say she's calculative. I don't like to use the thing there, but fine. I guess I don't want to not be able to pull it up. She's very calculative. Very, very calculative. I'm going to show you when I realized Dnisha is playing chess and not checkers. Not that I didn't know before. But I'm going to show you when I realized she's not playing any games. She showed me something today that I have to take note of. Lobster and the pom pom. Give me one moment. I have something I want to get up on with you guys here today. Let's see if I find the scene. I've got a scene I want to punch in here. Here it is. Here it is. Let me punch the scene in here. I got a scene I want to punch in here for y'all. Let me see if I got something for y'all. Let me see if I got this. Let me see if I got this. Yeah, I got a scene I want to punch in for. I noticed that she's very calculative. Today I saw something from her, Charmaine, because you were asking questions too, and she answered the questions. She has answered those questions. She answered them right off of the cuff. No questions asked. Let me see if I can find it for you. Let me get it for you right now. I think I got it. I got it. I got it. Look at this. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is when I know. This is when I realize that Dnisha is built different. This is how I know she built different. Listen to this.
Receptionist can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting this all I'm putting this together, man.
A receptionist.
Yeah. Like when people come in, somebody can handle them when they first come in and they meet with the podcast.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How much you gonna pay them?
Receptionist? Shoot. Probably start them off about $5,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to have to meet people, you know, get the paperwork, get the release forms and all this stuff, meeting, you know what I'm saying? So it's like.
I can do that kind of work.
Sharp. First thing she do is, Wayne same have a job. She get into it with Wayne. Ask questions with Wayne. While Anthony is there. This is when me realize that. This is when me realize that Dnisha don't play games. This is when me realize she's playing chess and not checkers. I'm watching her very carefully.
Oh, to my reception? Mm-hmm. To my, shoot, what you mean you could do it?
I mean, that's what I do already. I'm good at my job, so let me get that job.
Oh.
You see that? Take a look at that. She deliberately, I think this was deliberate. Ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. Was she deliberate? Was she deliberate? I'm little by little, little by little, little by little. Them are show me who Dnisha, the real Dnisha is standing up. Is she deliberate? Deliberate. Maybe I just me, but what I read from it is almost like she's challenged Anthony while asking for an opportunity from Wayne. That's what I got. That's what I get out of this one. Maybe I'm wrong, ladies. That's how the club chicks operate. Ain't no joking or nothing. So happy. I think Anthony is going to take the time to teach Dnisha about business. I think so too, though. I saw that. She made sure to let him know it's business. Amber's good at her job. Yes. That's how the club chicks operate. Yes, yes, yes. And she helped with the birthday party. She didn't ask for the job. He didn't ask her. She asked for the job. He didn't ask her. Well, she hears that there's a job out. It's like, indeed. She find out there's a job. She's not begging. She's making her way. That's it. I respect Dnisha's approach. She's showing Anton that she's willing to work for hers. In other words, in the game. Thank you very much for this, mommy, because I love it. Thank you for the super chat, mommy. That's what I thought of it. That's what I thought when I saw this. And I loved it. Let me see how she move. Heck yeah. Look at that split in her dress. It's not easy, you know. I always said, I love her, and not easy, love her. No O'Neal. She's going to be the new Daltons. Dnisha got the game on. Definitely. This is the new Dalton. This is new Dalton. Sign the papers. Dnisha is on her game. Dnisha is going to be the challenge for Anthony. A big challenge for him.
You work for tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, I know.
How's that going? What you want tomorrow?
That all depends on you, sir, actually.
Hold on. What you mean depend on me?
Because the money that you was giving her, she told me I had to take a pay cut because you're not getting into it no more.
Pause up right there. Let me get it back. But you see that. Charmian, notice this. If you wanted to know how quickly she can find this data out, she can get it right off of the cuff. That's when you know only partner playing games. She not playing no games. I mean, Dnisha not playing no games. If Anthony think Dnisha is going to stay at home in the kitchen, he better think twice. Days ago, but watch out for Wayne. He likes the competition. Amber showing Dave she works on her back and knees. Anthony ain't gonna give no money yet. He is going to use his son to get closer to her. She and Ant will get it right when Shayla find out about everything. Anthony is going to talk her out of working for Wayne. He's not going to like that she's working all those hours and no time for him. I think so. She's all about her paper. But you want to listen to what she said. O'Neal, when Tamir tried to check her, when Anthony dropped her off that day, she mentioned Amber and Shayla. That's when she said game on. That's when she said game on. That makes sense. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I saw it too. The podcast is going to be a mess. Anthony will be 3 women on the podcast. 3 women. Dnisha is going to be a challenge for Anthony. The girl at least wants a job. I have to give her credit for that. She at least wants a job. Come on now, friends. Come on now. She at least wants a job.
Not getting into it no more.
Oh, God, dog.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So, are you going to be up there? You going to be at the podcast with her anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she up there?
Yeah.
Shoot, you might as well take the receptionist job. That way you can add that with what she gave you, then that'll be a real chick.
Yeah.
If it ain't cool with that. Yeah.
I mean, that sound like a plan to me.
Yeah. Well, shoot, I'll give you the job. I ain't got no problem as long as you be able to do what you got to do.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
We're cool. Well, that ain't nothing. Yeah. And I call Tamara and handle it. You think she gonna feel some type of way?
I mean, she shouldn't. I mean, I don't want to get in the middle of what I got going on.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna get in.
See? That's why you know so she never wrong with what she said. She tried to get it done and handled. What y'all think? Wanna think? What y'all think? What y'all think, friends? What y'all think? New skit alert. Somebody asking for new skit alert. What do you got? If Anthony gonna be a good stepdaddy, good Lord. I don't know. I don't know. Talk to me, your friends. Wanna think? Boy, God. Anthony saying going to be a good stepfather. But him have Kai for deal with already. Like, you know, it's almost like, I'm wondering, is this like a, you know what? Is this a play for Anthony with Shayla? You know, that's a good question. It's a very, very good question to know if this is a play for Anthony with Shayla. Like, in other words, is he doing this to spite Shayla? That's a very good question, actually. I have not asked that question. to the audience, let me ask you the question, friends. Is Anthony doing this to spite Sheila? Is Anthony doing this to spite Sheila? I think this boy might be doing, is he doing this to spite Sheila? Because there's a new skit out, and I'm going to try to get it for y'all right now. I'm going to get it for y'all right now. Give me a moment. I'm going to get it for you right now. I'm getting the new skit, friends. I'm getting the new skit. Is Anthony doing this to spite Sheila? That's the question. I'm wondering right now. And meaning, oh, you know what? Let me add that differently. Is Anthony doing this to spite Amber and Sheila? Which would be interesting. Which would be very interesting. Is he doing this to spite both Amber and Sheila? What do y'all think? Let me get some words from y'all. Dnisha is going to he's going to spite Amber. Yes, no, nope. O'Neal, you on the chat? Y'all are ready for Dave's party? We're ready for Dave's party. Trust me, we're ready for Dave's party. In fact, Dave's party, I think we're going to do a wine celebration. I'm working on the new skit. Don't worry, friends, I'm working on the new skit. Anthony wants to hurt Amber, but I'm wondering if it's just Amber. That's what I'm thinking, O'Neal. Maybe this is a Sheila and not Amber. What if it's a both of them, though? Because Amber would be jealous about the new woman, and Sheila would be jealous about the new woman. Both of them would be jealous about the new woman. Anthony playing games. No. Yes. No. Amber. Sheila's crash out is going to be epic. And remember, Wayne did Tamira what to pay Dnisha. $4,500 went to start working for Tamira. This is all out of to hurt Amber. He's doing this to get over both Sheila and Amber. That's what I'm starting to think, Shauna. I honestly now believe that Anthony is doing this deliberately to see exactly if he can piss off the two girls. I think that's what he's doing. I think that's exactly what he's doing. I think that's what he's actually doing. Nobody can, based on what I'm seeing him doing now, you can't tell me that's not what he's trying to do. Dnisha looks like Miss what? Miss Prissy, the chicken from what? From the cartoon, from the Foghorn cartoon. Yes, absolutely, it is. Amber don't care about Anthony. Well, we'll see. We don't know yet. Nancy be the scratcher. We'll see. We'll see. I was thinking Amber because the look he gave the day after asking about Dave. But I'm wondering if it's both of them because remember that Sheila, to him, wronged him with Iman. Remember that. Remember that. Dave's party is going to be a party for all of us because we're all partying for Dave's party. Both of them. I think it's both of them. It possibly could be both of them. That's what I'm saying. No, it could actually be both of them. I'm wondering if it's both and it's not just one. It's both because they both rejected him. That's what I'm asking Nicole. Is it that he's trying to do this? Sheila especially, she can't stand Dnisha. None of them will be able to stand Dnisha. Anthony doing, let's see. Give me one moment here. Whoop. All right, give me one moment. I think I got it. I got a new skit for us, friends. Stepdaddy of the year, basically. Stepdaddy of the year, apparently, you know. Apparently, Anthony wanted him to step in his face, basically. So, it's... Stepdads get stepped on. That's why I have to watch over the stepdad thing to me. I have to watch over the stepdad thing because boy, I don't know. You get stepped on. This is the skit with him and the new kid. This is the skit with him and the kid. Let's go. All right, so I gotta skip this up a little bit more. So those are some shots. I have to kind of play out those parts because, of course, copyright.
Learned it from Stephen Curry.
I told told you I was nice, man. I told you. But you got a jump shot, man. You got a jumper, man.
Thank you.
Who taught you that?
I just learned it from Stephen Curry.
Oh, okay. Nah, man. I can tell you've been working on your jump shot, man.
Thank you.
But
I've been playing basketball for like my whole life.
Okay. So you when you play like in a real game, you've been working out. Do you hit the weights?
Sometimes, once in a while.
Hey, man.
It's too young for weights, though, Anthony. Too young for weights. What do y'all think? Angelina's going to be upset. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all don't like none of this at all. Red flag. Is that Anthony's real son? I'm not sure if it's his real son, actually. I'm not sure. It's a good question, though. It's a very good question. Why is my scene pausing? Come on now. Hey, come on now. Come on. Behave yourself. I'm not sure if it's his real son, actually. I'm not sure. But we can check on that. We don't know.
Learned it from Stephen Curry.
Oh, okay. Nah, man. I can tell you've been working on your jump shot, man.
Thank you.
But
I've been playing basketball for like my whole life.
Okay. So you when you play like in a real game, you've been working out. Do you hit the weights?
Sometimes, once in a while.
Hey, man. As you get older, players gonna get bigger, and so that jump shot is cool right now, but you're gonna have to go to the hole. They're gonna be bigger guys there, so you might want to think about hitting the weights, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, you do got a nice jump shot, man. So when we get on a real court, that's when we really, because anybody, this your room. You got home field advantage or home court advantage. So, but yeah, you're gonna be all right.
Thank you.
This is the kid right here. It's not Denisha's real son. Angelina, all three of them. Who is going to be more upset? I put that inside the chat. Who going to be more upset? Amber, Shayla, or Angelina? Which one are more upset? No, it's not Anthony's real son, but it's Denisha's real son. PR is going to get hurt too. She's going to get hurt too when she find out about Dnisha. No, it's not his real son. No, that's not his real son. Anthony is reliving his childhood dream. He and his mom, and now he will be a dad of 2 boys. Janet, exactly. He paid attention to other women's kids, but he didn't want David. Because he can walk off. That's the issue. So I'm gonna teach you this rules. I think the reasoning behind this, I think the reasoning behind this is you can walk off if it's somebody else's kid, but when you adopt a kid, then that's different. I will give you a little reasoning on that. That's what I think that is. Just so you have that. Or very lightweight to establish good form. Okay, very lightweight. No, that's not Anthony's real son. Read my comment, O'Neill. What did you say, Stefan? Remember, he once had access to Shayla and Piari's home. He can go to Rose, Shayla, and Piari when he needs his ego stroked. But Amber couldn't bring no baby home. So I'll say it this way, Janet. Right? While I don't like it, Angelina is going to be upset. Shayla, you let some other woman take Anthony from her. That is true. The thing is, he does not have to father the child. So in other words, him can just come by, and if he leaves the woman, he can leave without the responsibility. That's what I think they're playing.
Be all right, man. Especially when you hit another growth spurt. Yeah.
Just know I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah, like I told you, man, you gotta keep that confidence. Because that's one thing Steph Curry has, confidence. He's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, but he perfected his craft. That's what you gotta do, man. It's cool, man. Like, yeah, man, I appreciate you letting me hoop with you for a little bit, man. Let me go in here and talk to your mom, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Keep working on that jumper. Maybe you'll get me next time.
All right, Mr. Anthony. Bye.
And that's it. That's it. Amber don't care about Anthony. Well, he's out here playing stepfather. That's That's what we get. I mean, it's a whole thing. Y'all know how it go. Anthony's a simp. So y'all believe basically, let me see what y'all say with that. Who it meant to hurt? Is it both of them is trying to hurt, him trying to hurt? Secure the bag, Dnisha. That's why I said she must secure the bag. Yes, she is not begging. She's making her way. Secure the bag. That's why I'm telling her to secure the bag, because at this point, Anthony is doing all of this. You might as well get something. You might as well get something from all of this. The Daltons are happy. Anthony's a coward and it's corny. Well, it is what it is. Hey, I got more stuff. Anthony needs to ask the hard question, but he's not. And he should. As long as Shayla has Iman, she's okay. But you'll have a problem with Kai around Dnisha, which is interesting. Anthony, it's time to negotiate. Negotiate and negotiate this divorce. It is. Writers, please have Dnisha's son ask about the wedding ring. Raw reacts. That is true. They should actually do that. All right, friends. I don't keep you long on lives. I just don't. I always try to, be respectful of time and allow the airwaves to breathe. So, friends, I love the discussion. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the channel. Enjoy the other content creators out there. Listen to the different points of views. And I love when you tune on. Keep tuning on. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to